quickly into the front court. Gets it to Park. Park three on the way. It's no good. Cassidy Whitney there for the board for the Bruins. Whitney with it on the left wing. Goes to the high post to Daniels. She kicks it out to Gilpkin. Gilpkin three on the way. It's no good. Smith there for the board for the Badgers. They push ahead, but Gilpkin takes it away. She gets it to Saavedra. Saavedra to Whitney, and Whitney lays it in with the left hand. And we're going to get a timeout taken by the Bruins. Bruins up 56-51, 9:28 to go. It's a full timeout. We'll take it as well. You're listening to Bruin Athletics, live right here on radio SLCC and KSL.com. Welcome back in on radio SLCC and KSL.com. Coming out of the timeout, Bruins up 5, 56-51. One sub for the Bruins as Shelby Richards checks back in. And Van Kampen checks in for Snow. Henderson with it on the right wing. Richards on her. Goes up top to Van Kampen. Now to Hurley. Hurley with it. Works to the right. Looks inside, goes cross court. Oh. Evanson takes it away. It was meant for Park, but now the long three up, it's no good. And the board comes to Gilpkin. Gilpkin quickly into the front court. Puts it up, no good, but she'll go to the line for two. Push from behind. Called on number 31, Madison Evanson. Her third personal. Bruins already in the double bonus. Gilpkin hasn't attempted a free throw yet tonight. First one is good. Subs for Snow as number 23, Savannah Sandberg, checks in for Evanson. Gilpkin set for her second. It's good. Bruins go out 58-51. Gilpkin's got 10. Snow with it. Hurley looks to penetrate. Drops off inside to Van Kampen, but it's taken away by Richards. Richards quickly going the other way. Puts it up. No good. But we're going to get an offensive foul called on the Bruins. Called on Elsa Paulson-Glantz. Trying to seal her play deep. It was a good call. Paulson-Glantz's second, 16th foul on the Bruins. Hurley with it. Up top to Henderson. Swings it to Park. Park on the left wing. Gets it to Hurley. Hurley, a long three. It's good. Caitlin Hurley knocks down the three.
Right there was an illegal pit. Ours wasn't.
Hurley now 4 for 4 from the three-point line. Gilpkin gets into the lane, loses the handle, and Henderson comes out with it. Henderson then stripped by Gilpkin, gets it back and gets it to Sandberg. Hurley's got it now up top. 7:45 to go. Bruins up by 4. Hurley, 15-footer long, no good. Paulson Glantz had the rebound, loses it. Now she's tied up by Savannah Park. The arrow goes to Snow. Subs for the Bruins. Paulson Glantz is going to check out as Cassidy Whitney checks back in. On the inbound, Savannah Park throws it off of the back of Gilkin, gets it back and lays it in with the right hand. Savannah Park with a pretty slick play there, gets Snow back within 2, 58-56. Whitney with it, goes to Gilkin. To Saavedra on the right wing, looks to the high post to Richards. They go over the top to Daniels. Daniels flicks it up top. Richards does save it momentarily, but it ends up in the hands of Park. And she pushes ahead. Park gets in the lane, pulls it up from 4 feet and gets it to go. We are square at 58. Gilkin with it. Hands to Saavedra, now to Richards. Richards gets it to a cutting Whitney. She puts it up no good, but she'll go to the line for 2. Foul called on number 11, Lisa Van Kampen. That's her second personal. Bruins already in the double bonus. And with that, we've reached our second media timeout here in the second half. 6:46 to go. We're square at 58 live right here on radio, SLCC and KSL.com. Welcome back in on radio SLCC. 6:46 to go here in our first game, the women's game. Bruins are square with the Badgers at 58. It's Cassidy Whitney for the Bruins at the line. Her first one is around, no good. And she has had her difficulties from the stripe tonight. She is now 3 of 10 from the free throw line. Set for her second, it's around, no good. And it's Sandberg with the board for the Badgers. Hurley into the front court. Gets it to Park. Back up top. Sandberg to Henderson. Henderson on the right wing. Richards on her. Henderson tries to drive. Drops it to Hurley. Hurley, long 2 on the way. No good. Henderson there for the board. She lays it in with the right hand. Snow has the lead, 60 to 58. Snow comes down in a 2-3 zone. They go cross court to Richards. Richards 3 on the way. It's short and to the left. Goes out of bounds. Badgers basketball.
Hey, let's get on, Let's go! Cheer, Grace, let's go! Let's go! Yes! Switch the high kick!
Hurley with it. Gilkin on her. Gets past Gilkin. Gets in the lane. Puts it up, and we're getting a blocking foul called on Malta Epinesa. I believe that's her 5th. It is. She is disqualified. Subs for the Bruins as Daniels checks in for Epinesa.
You know what?
At the line for 2 is Caitlin Hurley. Hurley's first is good. Badgers go up 3, 61-58. Hurley goes 2 for 2. Badgers up by 4, 62-58. Snow still in the T3 zone. And Gilpin's pass is taken away by Henderson. Henderson into the front court. Bounce pass goes to Hurley, but Richards is there to strip it away out of bounds off the Bruins. Good hustle there by Shelby to get back in time to knock it out. Park to inbound for Snow. They get it into Sandberg. Her 16-footer's up, no good. Daniels with the board. They push ahead to Richards. Richards. They swing it to Gilpin. Gilpin fakes the pass, goes in the corner to Richards. She takes the baseline, loses the handle, and the Badgers come out with it. Park into the front court, picks up her dribble, gets it to Sandberg. To Hurley on the right wing. Hurley has it knocked away from behind by Saavedra. Badgers to inbound on the baseline. Subs for the Bruins as Paulson Glantz checks in for Saavedra.
Here we go. Hands up.
Park can't get it in. She has to take a timeout. Good defense by the Bruins on the inbound play. Full timeout taken by the Badgers. We'll keep it right here.
SLCC would like to thank you.
Badgers making a run at it here late, as the Bruins have been up by a fair amount here tonight, as the Bruins' largest lead has been 9 points at 28-19, and the Badgers currently with their biggest lead of the night by 4, 62-58. Bruins so far tonight, 19 of 50 from the field for 38%. The Badgers are 19 of 48 for 39%. But the Badgers are absolutely on fire from three-point land, going 9 of 12 for 75% from three-point land, compared to the Bruins going 3 of 15 for 20%. And then the free throws, Bruins are just not getting it done. 17 of 35. For 48%. You're shooting under 50% from the free throw line, compared to the Badgers going 15 of 20 for 75%. Coming out of the timeout for the Bruins. It's the Badgers inbounding. They get it into Hurley, and we're going to get a blocking foul called on the Bruins. Called on Daniels. It's Daniels' 4th, 8th team foul. So Hurley stepping to the line for 1-1. She went 2 for 2 her last time there. Hurley's first free throw is up and good. Hurley set for her second. She goes 2 for 2 again. Badgers up 6, 64-58. Gilpin with it up top. Goes to the high post to Whitney. Whitney hands back to Gilpin. She goes in the corner to Richards. Richards 3 on the way. It's long, no good. And Van Kampen there for the board. 1 and done for the Bruins. The Badgers into the front court. Hurley. Up top to Sandberg, now the right wing to Park. Park looks to drive, cut off by Gilpin. Gets it to Hurley. Hurley drives down the lane, swatted by Daniels, and Gilpin saves it. Gilpin into the front court. Puts it up with the right hand. It's partially blocked by Park, and now the Badgers come down with it. Just not enough push there from Gilpin to get it to go. Badgers with it now. Hurley up by 6. Drops off inside to Van Kampen. The pass is taken away, but we're going to get a foul called on the steal. I believe it's on Richards. It is. It'll be her second, 9th team foul. So after that foul, both teams in the double bonus from here on out. Subs for the Bruins. Saavedra returns for Richards, and for the Badgers, number 24, Madison Smith, returns. Van Kampen's free throw is up around no good. Boarded by Daniels. Saavedra with it. Runs pick and roll. Drops it to Gilpin. Gilpin left wing. 3 on the way, and it's good. Rashawn Gilpin cuts the lead in half. 64-61. Badgers up 3. We get a timeout taken by the Bruins. 3:55 to go. It's a full timeout. We'll take it as well. You're listening to Bruin Athletics Live right here on Radio SLCC and KSL.com. Welcome back in on Radio SLCC and KSL.com. Bruins down by 3 after a big 3 by Rashawn Gilpin. Cuts the Badger lead to 64-61. For the Bruins, out of the timeout, it's Gilpin, Paulson Glantz, Whitney, Saavedra, and Daniels. Hurley into the front court for the Badgers. They get it to Henderson. Her three's on the way, no good, but she's fouled on the three-point attempt. It's Daniels, and it's going to be her 5th, as her and Epinesa have fouled out. It's the 10th team foul on the Bruins, but Ashton Henderson's going to go to the line for 3 free throws. After the Bruins select Tara Goldman to check in for Daniel. Henderson at the line for 3. First one is up and no good. Off the right side of the rim. Henderson so far tonight, that's her first free throw attempt. She is 2 of 5 from the field. She's got 4 points. Oh no, excuse me, they called it a long 2 attempt. It wasn't a 3. She goes 1 for 2. Gives the Badgers the 4-point lead. Saavedra. Pump fake, takes the baseline, goes up top to Gilpin. Gilpin thinks about the 3, decides against it. Now she'll put it up. It's around, no good. The board falls right to Cassidy Whitney, and she puts it in. 3:20 to go. Bruins down by 2, 65-63. Henderson with it on the right wing. Gets it to Hurley up top. They swing cross court to Sandberg. Up top, now to Hurley. Hurley runs pick and roll with Evanson. They try going inside to Evanson. It's tipped away by Goldman, and Whitney comes out with it. Cassidy gets it to Paulson Glantz. And now Gilpin sets up the offense. Gilpin goes to the high post to Whitney. 3-pointer on the way for Paulson Glantz. It's off the side. And no good. We're going to get a foul call on the rebound, I believe, on Gilpin. Foul is called on Gilpin. It's her 4th. And we're going to walk to the other end and take 2 free throws. At the line for 2 will be number 21, Caitlin Hurley. Hurley 8 for 8 so far tonight from the free throw line. She is 3 of 3 from the three-point line, but she's 3 for 11 from the field. So she's yet to make a two-pointer. Nothing but threes and free throws. She makes the first. She's now 9 for 9.
Here we go, White. Here we go. Got a board. Got a rebound.
Hurley's second is good. Make it 10 for 10. Badgers back up 4, 67-63. Gilkin with it into the front court. Get to the Saavedra on the left wing. Back up top to Gilkin. Gilkin, get to the Saavedra. 3 on the way. Hard off the iron, no good. Goldman there for the board for the Bruins. Backs it out to Paulson Glantz. And now to Gilkin. Gilkin resets the offense to the high post to Whitney. Paulson Glantz, 3 on the way. It's short. Cassidy Whitney tries to save it. It goes out of bounds. Badgers basketball. .2:16 to go. Bruins down by 4. Badgers with the ball. Hurley into the front court. Gives it to Henderson on the right wing. Henderson looking to drive on Goldman. They drop it off inside to Evanson, and her 2 is good. Great pass there by Henderson. Badgers go up 6. I don't know why you're not picking the ball up. It was a made basket. The clock's running. Bruins with it. Saavedra drives, forces it up, and gets it to go. Clarissa Saavedra with a strong finish in the lane. Timeout taken by the Bruins. It's a full timeout. We'll take it as well. Badgers up 4, 69-65, 1:43 to go on radio, SLCC, and KSL.com. Welcome back in on radio SLCC. Bruins up, Badgers up 65-64. 1:40 to go. And we're going to get a foul called in the backcourt on Gilkin. That's going to be her 5th. So the Bruins point guard fouls out with 1:39 to go.
Shelby, come here.
That's 3 Bruins that have disqualified. 2 Badgers have also disqualified. Sub for the Bruins is Elsa Paulson Glantz. Hurley at the line. I believe she's 11 for 11 after the make. She is. 20 points for Caitlin Hurley. Second free throw is good. 12 for 12 from the free throw line for Hurley. Bruins down 6, 1:37 to go. Saavedra running the point now. They go to Paulson Glantz on the right wing. Cross court to Saavedra. Hurley almost takes it away. Saavedra gets it back, looks to penetrate, stops, drops it to Paulson Glantz. She drives to the free throw line and she's fouled on the drive.
Yes, you need to go set a ball screen. You need to go to the wing.
Foul called on number 13. That's Ashton Henderson, her 3rd. Stepping to the line for 2 will be Elsa Paulson Glantz. So far tonight, she's 1 of 2 from the free throw line. She's got 4 points. First one is around, no good. Paulson Glantz set for her second. It's also no good. The Bruins go 0 for 2. The Badgers with the board. Smith with it on the right wing. 1:15 to go, and we're going to get a timeout taken by the Badgers. It's a full timeout taken by the coach. Bruins down by 6, 71-65. We'll stick with it right here. And if the Bruins do end up falling, they don't have to look anywhere but the free throws. They are 17 of 37 from the free throw line for 45% from the line, compared to 22 of 29 for Snow for 75%. And from the free throw line, the Badgers sitting at 9 for 12 from the three-point line compared to only 4 of 21 for the Bruins. So the shooting struggles for the Bruins continue, even though they played relatively well. They really owned the glass, going 44 for the Bruins, only 36 for the Badgers. But if the Bruins were knocking down their free throws, right now it might be sitting differently. Cassidy Whitney went 0 for 2 on her last 2 attempts, as did Paulson Glantz. Here in just the last handful of possessions. Coming another timeout for the Bruins. It will be Paulson Glantz, Goldman, Richards, Saavedra, and Whitney. For the Badgers, it'll be Henderson, Evanson, Hurley, Sandberg, and Smith. Hurley with it, loses it. Paulson Glantz comes in with it. Gets it to Hurley. Gonna run some more clock, and she's fouled by Richards. It'll be Richards' third. Stepping to the line will be Caitlin Hurley, and she has been perfect, 12 for 12 from the stripe tonight. 12 for 12 from the stripe, 3 of 3 from the three-point line, and 0 for 8 inside the three-point line. Hurley's first is up and good. We've got a timeout taken by the Bruins as the Badgers go up by 7. 72-65, 50 seconds to go. It's a full timeout. We'll take it as well. You're listening to Radio SLCC, your online student source, and KSL.com. Coming out of the timeout for the Badgers, it will be Caitlin Hurley at the line. She made her first one before the timeout. She's set for the second. It's up. It's no good. She misses her first one after going 13 for 13. Bruins down 7. 46 seconds to go. They got to move. Saavedra tries going in the corner to Richards, but Sandberg knocks it out of bounds. Bruins to inbound on the baseline. Saavedra to inbound. Gets it into Goldman. Quickly to Saavedra. They need to get it up. Saavedra will penetrate, and she gets it to go.
You have to match up now. You got to switch them all. Let's go. Get up right here.
Bruins up by 5. 72-67. We have a stoppage as they fix the clock. We have a timeout taken by Snow. We will keep it right here as the Badgers going to try and put an inbounds play together as the Bruins are going to come out and match up and try and make a steal, and if they can't, they'll get a foul. But looking at the Badgers, they definitely want to get the ball to Caitlin Hurley. She is 13 of 14 from the stripe. After her, Madison Smith, who is in the game, is 4 of 5 for 80%. And if the Bruins can find anyone to foul, they're probably looking for Evanson was in the game. I'm thinking Van Camp is going to check in for her. Van Kampen's 2 or 3. Henderson's 1 of 2. And then Sandberg's 0 for 1. So maybe if Sandberg gets the ball, that's who you're looking to foul. Just looking at tonight's free throw percentage, but you definitely don't want to have to foul Hurley. This Van Kampen does check in for Evanson. Inbounding will be Sandberg. Richards tips it away from Hurley and out of bounds. The Badgers retain possession. They'll do it again. They get it into Hurley and they immediately have to foul Hurley. Foul for the Bruins called on number 10. That's Clarissa Saavedra. It's her 3rd. And at the line for 2 will be Caitlin Hurley. Hurley's first is up and good. Hurley on the season, shooting 88% from the stripe. She goes 2 for 2 on the night here tonight. She is shooting 94%. Saavedra into the front court. Steps through, forces it up, she gets it to go, but she stepped out of bounds. Turnover by the Bruins, and with 29 seconds to go, the Bruins are in deep waters. They get it into Henderson. They quickly foul Henderson. She will go around and get to shoot 2. She's 1 for 2 tonight. On the season, Henderson is a 65% free throw shooter. Henderson's first free throw is no good. Henderson set for her second. That one is good. Bruins down by 12, 67-75. Richards with it. Excuse me, 8, not 12. Paulson Glantz going to pull it for a long 2. It's an air ball. Snow with the board. Sandberg gets it. They get it to Hurley, and the Bruins are going to let them run it out. That's going to do it. Snow is going to come into Bruin Arena and come away with a win as the Badgers dribble it out. Bruins fall 67-75 for their first conference loss of the season. First loss here inside Bruin Arena as well. And it will be Snow College who will move into first place in conference at 3-0. Great game tonight played by number 21, Caitlin Hurley, leading the way for the Badgers as she finishes with 24 points, going 3 of 3 from the three-point line and 15 of 16 from the free throw line. Really made the Bruins pay for reaching on her once she got in the paint. They had a great job of finishing from the line. Looking at the stats, first for the Bruins, leading the way for them with 14 points. Was Clarissa Saavedra as she finished 4 of 13 from the field, 1 of 6 from the three-point line, 5 of 6 from the charity stripe. She also had 4 boards and 4 assists and 2 steals. Not a bad night for Clarissa. After her, Rashawn Gilkin is the only other player in double figures. She finishes with 13 points, going 5 of 13. She was 1 of 5 from the three-point line and 2 of 2 from the charity stripe. She had 5 boards and 5 assists to go along with 2 steals. As a team tonight, the Bruins finished the night going 20 of 50 from the field. 40% from the field for the Bruins. 37% for the Bruins as they finished 23 of 61. They finished 4 of 21 from the three-point line for 19% and 17 of 37 from the free throw line for 45%. Coming up for the Bruin women, taking a quick look at their schedule. They go on the road to the CSN Holiday Tournament in Las Vegas, where they will play Hutchinson Community College and Seward Community College. The Bruins don't return home until January 8th, when North Idaho College comes to town. Tip-off on that Thursday night is set for 5:30. So here in about 20 minutes, we'll have the men's game for you, as it will be Snow taking on the Bruins again. But this time, it's the men. Stay tuned right here on Radio SLCC and KSL.com.